Hi, welcome back. Chinnamasta Yantra. So we're going to do the gold now. Gold is going to be the outer color on the yantra, and it's just the demarcation line between the earthly realms and the celestial realms of the deity Chinnamasta. So I have some gold here. Gold is gold gouache I'm using, and I've just mixed a little water with the gouache to make it a nice easily spreadable consistency. So I am going to be Om, Hum, Om, Hum. It's kind of a Hum going to be happening all the way around my yantra. And just the very top line. I like to rest my hand on a little piece of paper so I don't smudge my pencil or my paint. Hum, hum. So this hum sound. It's kind of a dramatic sound, almost like a off with your head sound that Chinnamasta. She's imploring you to get out of your thinking. It's the kind of thinking that drives you crazy. She's like, you know what? Stop it. Stop that thinking and just focus on the task at hand. So Chinnamasta is going to help us all with that. So I'm doing this nice gold all around the edge. Just one good coat. Nice and slowly, clockwise. Just really making sure it's covering as much as possible the pencil. All right. And generally I turn the paper when I'm painting. So I always have a nice horizontal line in front of me. And I'm making sure I have a good point with my paintbrush. Most of this video will be sped up, some time-lapse photography. I'm just showing you this nice, slow painting start, just to give you a feeling for the painting process. So the first color is gold, and then the second color is actually optional. The second color can be white, and occasionally I've seen a pale pink, and sometimes it's actually left blank so that you can just see the paper. This is very demanding of your concentration, and it's a very good exercise in focus, which is one of the boons of Chinnamasta. So see how you feel, see what you're up for. Remember, you can use white paint or no paint, or you could use any media, pencils. See what you're called to do. The next thing we'll do will be to mix the black color. Let's see if I can open my lamp black. So this is going to be a great mixture we're going to work up here. It's going to have a little black in it. And what else? Interestingly, it has a tiny bit of white. Put the white over here. It's going to have, honestly, you can have a little bit of your favorite colors. I'll put a little bit of ultramarine. Then I'll put a little bit of green. See what kind of green this is. Permanent green deep. Oh, that's a stiff. Okay, so that's some deep green. It's going to take some mixing, I can tell. Here's some orange. And last but not least, here's some spectrum red. Sometimes I add a deep yellow too, but seeing as I have the orange, figured I'm good. So let's just see, does every color make black? Add some water. I remember when I first learned this, I was so excited. You know, so the idea is you're making a color that has some depth to it. Right now it's looking very brown. So what I mean by depth? Depth here is like when you look at it, it just looks like it's velvety. All right, that's the green doesn't want to behave. Keep it over there. This is a great mixture so far. So you're really just going to do this. You're going to keep mixing colors into it until you feel like it's a color with a lot of depth. Like a color that just keeps going. Velvety. When you look at it, it feels like it goes on and on and on. Let's see what adding that little bit of blue did. Trying to bring back the black a little bit. It was getting a little bit chocolate looking. Let's see. It's a strange mixing brush I chose. Let's see. It's still looking a little, well, actually it's looking pretty good. I'm kind of liking it. Still a little brown. You have free reign here. You can really just add whatever colors you like. So what I usually do is I make the color and then I let it dry and then I say, okay, we're good to go. And I start painting. Let's see what happens if we just had a hair of this white. Sometimes you need just a little white so it just covers better. Just a little bit. Obviously we don't want it to look gray at all. Just gives the paint some opacity. I like to go with what comes. So today this is coming. So this is going to be my Chinnamasta black, even though it's a little Chinnamasta chocolate today. Cha-cha-cha, Chinnamasta chocolate. Thank you. And take a brush with a nice point. I often like to start a little bit away from the line that I'm going up to. So if I'm going to be painting this, I'll start a little bit below the straight line and then I'll gently work my way up to it, see? It's fantastic, you know, this black and white yantra really is a fantastic yantra. So there's two layers, two sides to this black area. One is the straight line, and then one is the area around the petals. Remember, you're just doing one area at a time, so don't get too ahead of yourself. All right, just very carefully keep making sure you have a nice point on your brush. If you're not satisfied with your brush, change it. Change it till you get one with a nice point. It can be a large brush, but just the point is what's so important. It can be helpful to paint all the black and the boupur in one go, just so you don't have any drying marks from the paint. It could get streaky. Painting this black in this yantra is such a powerful meditation. It's said that the black gives you a feeling of light, so your sensory receptors receive a yellowish, orangish glow, almost like a halo feeling. It can be helpful to have your white and your black happening, so you don't always have to get up and change your water and everything. Okay, so just a little Chinnamasta tip. Sometimes I do have that. I have both palettes on the go. So now I'm back to the white. So this is a beautiful yantra, you know, white, black, white, black. And now we're going to dive back into the white, do the outlines for the petals. And here we go, white, and then we'll do the black centers. So I'm pretty much going to just alternate now till we get to the center.